Good day, mech warriors, and welcome back to the next part of my Battletech. Wait a minute. No, we've gone up in the world. Instead of pointing mechs around with a mouse cursor, we're going to be driving them, and I want one of those. Mech warriors, welcome to MW5 Mercenaries. Now, small disclaimer before we start. We have some mods. Nothing too special, right? This one adds extra variants for MechWarrior Online, just to add a little flesh. This version works with this. Oop. This adds special weapons. As we go through the timeline, they'll become available. This, I'll show you. And this lets us skip the boring start crap. So without further ado, gonna skip straight through the tutorial stuff and get into it.
In 2108, humanity began colonizing the stars. Their reach would eventually span a vast region of space known as the Inner Sphere. During its golden age, under the governance of the Star League, the Inner Sphere experienced unprecedented peace, prosperity, and technological advancement. But with a great rise comes a great fall. Beset by greed and mistrust, humanity splintered. The Star League crumbled. Technological advancement slowed. The great houses, each vying for supremacy, turned on one another, engaging in a series of conflicts known as the Succession Wars. Amidst this chaos, mercenaries became the proxy forces for the great houses. Numerous battlefields sprung up across the Inner Sphere, dominated by hulking war machines known as battle mechs. The year is now 3015, and these steel behemoths have become the tools of the mercenaries' trade. It's a lucrative time, yet one beset with perils of all kinds. Only the most skilled and brave among them will rise to become legend.
Sorry, couldn't find the any key. Also, apologies for anybody who just went deaf. I don't know why that particular cutscene is badly audio balanced with my audio settings, but Piranha, you do you, buddy.
Commander, sorry to wake you, but our sitrep has changed. Head to the bridge as soon as possible.
Alright, we have our orders. Let's get up from our bed. Tree! Bed! That's the real time. That is what time it is in my real whole life right now. And here we are on Tebridge. So, next we have Mix, the Genas of Fire Javelin, and the Centurion. So here we are. We do have a pending transmission for what I assume is our study mission. I'm just gonna nuke as many of these as we can. No. Yes. Right. Wir Future's forces, the Davians, the Steiners like us, the Drax, and Liaos do not. And we only have 2 pilots. Minor issue there. So, let's get fooked off, shall we? So the first stop for me is going to be over to Haynesville. I want to try and get another pilot. See what I can do with my money. Meow. So yes, MW5 Mercenaries. It has been out for quite a while now. I just haven't got around to doing anything with it yet. Alright.
You looking for a dedicated gunner?
Yeah, but a better one than you.
You looking for a dedicated gunner?
Hey, they're twins!
My combat skills are meant
Right.
to impress, sir.
Ooh, got a couple of mechs for sale. That is disgusting. Okay, so this is one of the added variants. It's all shiny and shit. Now, I'm not entirely sure how this is overweight. Yeah, it's kind of balked. Decent little mech though. So, let's take a look, shall we? You're not going to see much different, although apparently they have long toms. And mine launchers and sniper artilleries. Okay. And thumpers. We're not going to worry too much about those. At least not for now. Nothing special in the missile list. As we have all interesting kinds of ammo to go with those new guns. And this is where it gets interesting. Yes, with this mod we can customize our mechs as much as we want to. We could buy shock absorbers that stop fall damage. We could reinforce our cockpit. We could upgrade our gyro. We can completely rip out the engine and add in a different sized one if we wanted to. Including shoutouts to the Irby engine right there. Look at that fucker though. A standard 400 engine. 59.5 tons. That's heavier than any of our mechs. I kind of like the idea of this. Well, not that much. Anyway, we got what we came for. Let's go take on some work, shall we? We came for unpilot. We got us unpilot. Now we can actually field all three of our mechs. Ooh, a black market. Ew. That is a death machine. Another long tom if we wanted it. 20 tons though, you're going to have to be insane to find something to put that in. But we're not here to look at that. One thing you will notice, negotiation points. You got a little more salvage. Very useful because we could do with a little more salvage. So, here is our mech loadout. I'm going to fly the Centurion. We're going to make them pretty soon. Freeman will be flying the Javelin. And Lieutenant Ng will be driving the Jenner. Looks like a fairly balanced and well-reasoned setup. Though we're a little bit underweight, so I'm slightly concerned, but hopefully it won't be too much of an issue. I do have the big fucking autocannon on this Centurion. Not the huge fucking autocannon, just the big fucking autocannon. So we're going to have a look at what we can do with this. The Jenner is nice. Probably won't last too long. It's a very good little mech, but in the hands of the AI, I'm not entirely sure how useful it's going to be. Because the first time I take an SRM volley in the back, someone's getting headshot. Less concerned about the javelin. No SRMs on that. Just 4 medium lasers. Still a decent loadout. I do want to get some slightly chunkier mechs at some point. Alright, looks like we're loaded. Let's drop.
Attention. Prepare for battle departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Okay, Commander. The only thing standing between us and this company's supplies is their leader, Anders Willman. Take him out, and we'll be able to get our salvage crews planetside.
Let's see.
Willman's forces have obviously fled the area, but you should still expect some resistance.
So we're gonna, looking at this battle grid, we're gonna take a little walk around the south side. There you are. That was the wrong button.
Target destroyed.
Hey look, it's a little flea. Hey look, it's trying to flee. Alright, I'm gonna let it go. It's not hurting me.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Stupid ice shelf. Okay, so we're not going through there, we're gonna have to go t'other way. What does the pass here look like? Traversable, okay. We're gonna traverse our ass through it, keeping our eyes open for, you know, beasties that wish to make us dead.
Something feels weird in places like this.
So, if one has learned anything from the Battle of Tukiyut, it is to walk south around the city rather than straight through it. Just adjusting my weapon hotkeys there. I like to have my autocannon on the right mouse button. Not too far to go now.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
For anyone curious, weapon group 3 is bound to one of my thumb buttons. 4 is also bound to a thumb button, but a little harder to reach. But my first 3 weapon groups are nice and easily accessible.
acquired.
Okay, there's that flea we saw earlier. Apparently I skipped marksmanship training too. There we go, now he's hurting.
Target acquired.
Alright. Let's go give some love to this P-Hawk, shall we?
Tango eliminated. Heavy damage. Component lost.
Destroyed.
So the Gen has seen better days. Oh, it's dead.
We'll be able to get ourselves some of his much-needed resources. And hey, the inner sphere is a better place without him.
That's annoying.
That bounty is ours. Farhad will break open a case of Timbiki Dark when you get back to the ship safely.
Well, I told you the Gen wouldn't last long, didn't I?
Target acquired.
Yeah!
Probably shouldn't take this fight.
Tango destroyed.
I don't want the chance of some extra salvage, so screw it. Yeah, let's bug out. Alright, time for a damage assessment. Well, we didn't make much, but that was expected. Got a flea though. I'm going to pick up this autocannon just because it will help if I lose my own. Ooh, that's not going to be cheap. And here we got another mech and a couple of lasers. So let's bug out, head over to Broaddus, and see if we can work on some repairos. Now, gonna be honest with you folks, what is with these oversight? I'm sorry, what? Okay, that's my kind of scutter, right? Interesting. Anyway, we are going to toss what's left of the flea. I'm also going to get rid of the locust. It's not my kind of mech. I'm going to put that cash into fixing up our other mechs. Alright, how screwed are you? A shot an SRM4. Well, I'm maybe not going to bother with SRMs. So I'll buy an SRM2. And we'll chuck that in instead. It does leave it a little bit underweight, which means I can add more armor. And maybe next time, it won't get blown up. Right. Now, let's look at these mechs. That is disgustingly interesting, but it's slower than your average Scudder, so we're not going to bother with that. Right. Instead, we're going to... Ooh, actually, I'm going to see about getting another pilot.
I've trained for this.
I hope you take...
Affirmative, Commander. I'll be in the... Ready for action.
You know, we'll pick up 2.
Commander. I've trained for this.
Just that I have spares. And let's head over to the Greeley system. See if we can't find some things to explode over here. Got an Irby. Must be the heat sinks. I like that a lot of these mechs have clearly been refitted and adjusted somewhat to their normal loadout. So for example, this normally wouldn't have a pair of AC2s. This would normally have a pair of SRM6s. So yeah, they've been tweaked. These are mechs that have clearly, been used and adjusted and pre-loved. And it adds to the immersion. Right. So we have a handful of contracts available to us. Not necessarily easy ones. Take a bit of damage pay. We're fighting pirates, that should be easy enough. And let's bring Lieutenant Richard. And I can paint my mechs while I wait, so... I make the Centurion pretty. Fire Javelin can only really have one. And the Jenna, well... You know what? I want it to get hit a little less, so I'm going to give it digital camo. Because that is how that works. Alright, let's get going.
Attention. Prepare to evacuate departure.
The 10th planet in the Greeley system.
Stand clear.
Now to locate and
Reactor
killify
online.
some targets.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Our targets have given our employer nothing but problems. We have been hired as a solution. Find them and put them down for good. We'll be on standby to evac you once the job is done.
So, here we go. Okay, one moment, this is bothering me. Let's not do that thing.
We found our primary target. Let's go get him.
Target acquired.
Okay, primary target is a hunchback.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Now, I believe it said 4H, which means it's the swayback variant.
New target acquired.
Unfortunately, that means I should engage it.
Neutralized. That's friendly fire, Commander.
Well, here's a pro tip then. Don't walk in front of the gun. Alright, so most of the Hunchback's weapons are down now.
Primary target is down. Kill confirmed.
Alright,
Target acquired.
it's like an assassin has been dropped to try and deal with us.
Threat removed. Component lost. Shielding maneuvers.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
And that's what we think of that.
Destroyed. Target
Alright.
destroyed.
Onwards and upwards. My gen is broken again. That's gonna be the title of the bloody episode, isn't it? My gen is broken again.
Target acquired.
Target is in the field, Commander. They're marked on your tactical display.
That's great. How do we get up there? It's like if I wait patiently enough, he might come to me. Shit. Let's come along.
The academy training didn't put us into this cold of an environment.
Target acquired.
Watch it! Repairs from enemy fire, it's bad enough.
Come on, stand still, laddie.
Incoming missile.
Tango down. Keep at it.
Got him.
We've gotten all of them, Commander. Good job.
Alright.
Now let's pack it in.
No structure damage on me this time. That's pretty nice. Probably can't say the same for the Jenna. Pretty sure you just flew through a mountain. That can't be healthy. Nice. Well executed. It's annoying, we can't quite afford the crab. That would have been very nice to have. What you can do is afford this way back. And we'll take a medium laser. Yeah, alright. And actually, it doesn't look too bad. Could look much better. Lost 2 lasers. Anyway, we do need to go and repair, so let's hit up Milligan. See if we can't get that Hunchy into working order. Alright. Good God, binary lasers. Ooh, the engine was a bit balked. Oh well. Right. You, my lover. Ah. There's a minor issue. get some lasers. Do we have any smalls? Yeah, cool. Bang that in the dome. Do you have an AC-10? We don't appear to have any AC-10 ammo though. And I may have slightly broken it. Right. So she doesn't have an engine. Bit of an issue. However, 200 standard. So I'm dumb. Okay. 200 standard engine, puts it back up to size. And there we go. She'll be done in 6 days. Let's go find another contract. Hang on, what mechs were available? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Okay. Now we just have these other missions over in Greeley. We could go a bit further, head off to Mayetta. Defense contracts are normally rather good for salvage, you see. And if it's good for salvage, it's good for my bank balance. And possibly getting rid of the Jenna. Alright. We have missions. There we go. Shove it all in a salvage. Send in the crunch back. You're fit again, let's give you a shot. Oh, we've got to paint it. Right. Well, let's see. I'm going to go with nice little mountain line camo for this. She'll survive for a while at least. Alright, let's await 100%, we're not far off. And let's get in there.
We've been paid to protect the factories, Commander. All remaining units have abandoned the place. You're the only support these people have left.
Yeah, that sun's gonna blind me. But we'll give it a try.
Commander, glad you were able to find the place. Enemy forces are bearing down on us as we speak, so we'll have to save the meet and greets for another time. Just make sure to keep us and our property safe, and we'll settle up after all's said and done.
We're at target location.
Alrighty.
And not a moment too soon. Hostile forces just crossed the perimeter, Commander. They're heading your way.
Oh, lads, no.
Nav point received. Let's go.
Let's get you out of the way. Wait, you can't do any damage.
I'm in position, Commando.
Holding a designated position.
Destroyed.
Requested position, Commando.
Destroyed.
Got another one.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Gonna go drop this Hoover. an Irby with a PPC because why not? We also have a Locust.
Enemy units just crossed the outer perimeter and are headed our way.
So here I'm trying to assess the bigger threat. This Irby has a PPC, but if I get close, I can keep it in check.
Eliminated.
This thing's got an upgraded engine, because it shouldn't be able to outrun me.
Amazing, Commander. Nice kill. That's even going critical.
Acquired.
So onto the Locust, wherever it's gone.
We're rerouting now, Commander.
On station.
On location, Commander.
Target.
My scope is lighting up with more targets converging on your position, Commander. Stay frosty.
Alright, here comes the next group.
To my kill count.
Target.
Ready at new location, Commander.
Okay, the Spider is not primary. No one has a commando on the field.
Hostile mech down.
This location wasn't built to withstand military-grade weapon fire. We need to pull them away from the buildings. Enemy reinforcements spotted in the area. They look like they're heading your way.
Target acquired.
Okay, Cicada 2B. Soon, a Cicada not to be. So, Cicadas are slippery little bastards.
Hostile neutralized.
But the serious case of the Zoomies. Oh, that's pretty easily dealt with. If you shoot them in the leg.
Heat critical. Target destroyed.
Alright, says that down. We've got another Spider over here apparently. I'm gonna try and get myself clear enough.
Heat critical.
Start sending out the bombs. Now, my heat isn't going down as fast as it should be. So I'm guessing I've taken engine damage.
Target acquired.
Reactor explosion detected.
Congratulations,
job done.
Commander. These people owe their lives to you.
Not too shabby. Mainly my mech's seen better days. And we get a couple of mechs for our troubles. It's not bad. Very little damage. The Jenna survived for once. Javelin a bit scratched, but I'm not sure there's anything in the arms. Let's have a look at the bill. No damage apparently. Just armor. Yeah. It's pretty decent. Those guys are kind of balked. It's fine, Lex. We're never going to use them anyway. Alright. Let's head to Ulysses. So, first priority. We have the Shagged Locust and the Shagged Spider. Means we can get everything in mine back into fine quality working order. Now I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit tempted by this. It's pretty damn close to intact as well. I won't bother though, 'cause it's basically a Jenna but slow. Interesting. It's a mech shotgun. No, we are not going to buy Infernos. Instead, we've got another defense contract over here. Let's go take it. And we do have the beginnings of a decent fighting lens. Not incredible. Not going to break any records, but decent, you know? This time we're probably going to lose some mech. But we'll do what we can. So the Darian's starting to like us now. A bunch of people don't know we exist, but that's fine. Some beautiful machines though. This bad boy. Those chest mounted lasers. They get the job done, you know? It's a little unfortunate how rough the loading times in this game can be. It's too much of a problem in future videos. Let me know and I'll see about editing it out. But in the meantime, I'm just going to use the time to chat shit. Because, I mean, you clearly don't come here for the shithole gameplay, let me tell you that.
Hostiles are moving against remote habitations.
Let's get
in the
checked out.
system. We're the closest forces able to provide assistance to them, so let's make this count.
Okay, quick survey.
Checkpoint Bravo. Happy to see you made it.
I'll leave the
And not a moment
backup
too soon.
there.
Nothing on scopes at the moment, but don't get comfortable. Hostiles have been reported in the area.
So they don't clump their way through the base. Actually, let's have them over here instead.
Target acquired.
And we have contact.
Victor to the commanders requested. Destination reached.
Holding a designated position.
Get back here, you little shit.
Relocated and scanning for hostiles. Nice, Commander. Too bad that Nick is going to explode.
Target acquired.
Alright, let's deal with this scorpion.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target
Recon has spotted additional bogies, heading along a trajectory that intersects with your position.
new target.
Enemy destroyed.
Assassin. Some kind of light. Alright.
They've blown up one of our warehouses.
New target acquired.
Hold up! Wait a minute. What did the bad mech tech do to you?
One more mech out of the fight.
Just fall over.
Expensive.
Done with you.
Good.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target
Additional tangos en route to your position, Commander.
Who puts a PPC in an assassin? I mean, really?
target acquired.
Add one more to my kill count.
Be Spider Firestarter. Alright.
New target acquired.
supply warehouse. Amazing, Commander. Nice kill. That's even going critical.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
The area is taking a beating, Commander. Don't give them the opportunity to cause any more harm.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
More hostiles entering the combat zone's perimeter. Brace for additional contacts.
Well, a moment of silence for my right arm again.
Target acquired.
Oh, good, another Centurion. All right.
Target destroyed.
Forming on the commander.
Target acquired.
The last contact with command. Radio tower has been destroyed.
Target acquired.
Well, the arm's gone. And with it, a significant portion of my firepower.
That's friendly fire, Commander.
Enemy mech down.
Target acquired.
Alright, now it's time to show him how it feels.
I just keep getting better at this.
Alright, victory is ours. Fairly costly this time, but we did it. Let's see what the gods of salvage have for us today. Well, a level up, that's always nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair. I'm tempted instead to take that. It sells better. So the only real damage was on me, which is good. Alright. away we go. Some high reward quests. We'll be back. We like high reward quests, they're tasty. Alright, I'm gonna sell the ass. I'm gonna sell the locust. That's a much more intact little ass right there. Stupid Herbie. Okay, repairs then. So unfortunately we need another AC-10. Or we find 2 extra tons somewhere and slap a 20 in this bad boy. And the place to find the tons is fairly obvious. We drop that. Slap in the big boy. Son of a bitch. Okay. So apparently critical splitting is not a thing in this mod. That's frustrating. But it is what it is. Any good pilots? Ooh. You ain't bad.
You ready to stop wasting my time?
Well then, we're gonna journey over to Catesville? We're journeying into that place! Now, we do have 2 different jobs. That wants us to raid for supplies. And this one wants us to protect against the raiders. So we don't know what we're going to get for that. However, I have a moral compass. And next time, that's the job we're going to be embarking on. So, for everyone today, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Hi there. Hope you enjoyed watching this video today. If you have, make sure you do all that lovely YouTubey stuff, the liking, the commenting, the subscribing and such. Give me plenty of feedback. Let me know what you want to see and what you didn't like. If you want to watch more videos in this series, there'll be a link to the playlist on the left. And if you just want to watch something of mine, there'll be a link on the right. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.